I have created this microsite specifically with content that I have either created or found from others that is focused on chief revenue officers or anyone that is in a revenue leadership role. And I hope that it provides a nice bookmarkable page for you to come back to as we continue to add more content into it. On the welcome page, it's got a nice little introduction. I'll explain a little bit about what you'll find in the pod. And then just to orientate you around the world of a chief revenue officer from the conversations that I have with others, looking at the jobs to be done of someone in that role, some of the desired gains, both professionally and personally, but also the pains and challenges that CROs like you are facing. I hope that provides you with some inspiration about the desired gains and what the goals are, but also some small comfort that the pains and challenges that you're facing, you are not alone. Now, across the top, you'll see a number of different tabs. I've created here different categories. We've got some assets here, some guides around buyer enablement, 360 assessments, some of my own and some that I've found from others that I find useful. Some assessment tools that you can use to diagnose your current situation and work out what to do next. Some templates. These are mainly Google Sheets or Google Docs that you can make a copy of and start to use. Sales playbooks, account planning for your enterprise and strategic sellers, calculating the cost of an SDR to know exactly what level of deal value it makes sense to start using that team. So a number of those will hopefully accelerate some of the work that you and your team are doing. Here are some books that I have found useful that I think are relevant for you in your role. Some great strategy books that I find valuable. Some focused on RevOps, sales leadership, marketing and positioning and data, all reading around the subject of revenue leadership. The Demo Day video series, I run a YouTube series where I interview revenue tech vendors. And I ask them the same set of questions. Who's your ICP? Which buyer personas are you selling into? And what is your value proposition? And can you walk me through on a demo 5 or 10 minutes of a key use case? Now, this is fantastic if you're looking at one of these vendors, but you don't necessarily want to put your hand up and identify yourself quite yet. So let me ask the questions and let me get the demo for you, and you can be a voyeur as you watch on. We've got companies like Reveal, Gong, Cognism, Trumpet, in fact, which platform this site is built on. So I hope you find those useful. Specific CRO-focused articles that I've written on the blog to give you my perspective, what I'm hearing from the clients that I'm speaking to, and to provide you with some directions here. One of my favorites, 10 things that grow pipeline every time. If you're struggling with pipeline, definitely get into that one. Research and reports. I'm pulling in here third-party reports that I've found and find useful, looking at the SaaS market, how companies are buying, how you report. This particular one here, top right from the Bridge Group, the SaaS AE metrics report is really insightful, looking at the tenure, the life cycle of AEs, depending on the deal size that they work on. And then finally, podcasts and YouTube channels that I find useful. I won't go through all of them here, but 20 Sales from Harry Stebbings, CRO Confidential with Sam Blond, the CMO podcast, Lenny's podcast, mainly focused on product management with some great strategy and sales guests. So plenty there for you to get stuck into while you're doing a school run or a long drive at the weekend. Hope you find that useful. I'll continue to update the content that goes into this pod, and just let me know if there's anything specific that you'd like to see added in.